Hi guys, a bit windy, my hair's a mess. So, carnivore diet. The title of this live stream is Carnivore Diet Cured Me and Fast Weight Loss. So, I'm 56 years old. I've just done an hour's weightlifting. I've done a 1.5 mile run, and I'm now going to do a 2-mile walk. I've been up since 6:30 a.m. and I am full of energy, like bursting with energy, much more energy than I had 6 months ago. 6 months ago I couldn't sleep. I'm going to start running now. I couldn't sleep. I was nearly 2 stone overweight. I felt sick. I was going to the toilet 6-7 times a day. I had ulcerative colitis. My doctor told me I was pre-diabetic. And by the way, he didn't tell me to change my diet. He said, come back in 3 months and we'll do another test, blood sugar test. What he should have done is said, you're eating the wrong foods, probably too much sugar and carbs. And he should have recommended that I eat more protein, but no. And then whilst I'm diagnosed with an illness that is going to lead me to type 2 diabetes if I carried on, and if I carried on gaining weight and eating all these super processed foods, sugar, carbs, bread, rice, pasta, snacking in between all my meals. I was eating 5 or 6 times a day. And I was literally heading for an early grave. I was getting very bad dizzy spells. I had high anxiety, overthinking. I didn't feel very happy in myself. So here's me, worried that I'm going to die of a heart attack. And why I was aging so fast. Why my stomach was ballooning so much. Why my face was getting all rounded. I had very bad bleeding gums and very bad dandruff, and I just thought, what is happening to me? I'm literally falling apart. Sorry, it's really windy. It's blowing my hair everywhere. And then I just came across some videos on fasting, and then some other videos on the carnivore diet. So I just thought, what have I got to lose? I'm going to give it a go. So I started just eating once a day. I stopped eating anything with sugar. I stopped having sugar in my tea and coffee. I stopped all fruits and veggies. And I started just eating meat, eggs, fish, prawns, cheese. I was having omelettes, some liver. I was only eating once a day, so I was having a 24-hour 1 meal a day gap, but I was eating quite a large meal. And within a week, I was like, I just feel different. I feel more alert. I've got this spike of energy that is lasting the whole day. And I thought, this is actually working. Because at first I didn't believe the carnivore diet could work. So each week, the weight was coming off. I started at 12 stone 5. And then within 3 weeks, I was under 11 stone. So I'd lost 1.5 stone very quickly. And my gums had stopped bleeding. My dandruff had reduced. I started only going to the toilet once a day, sometimes once every other day. So I knew my ulcerative colitis had cleared up. And I was like, is this a miracle? Is this really happening? I felt 30 years old. I felt the youngest I'd felt for 20 years. Suddenly I had this energy that was making me do more runs, more weightlifting. I was much more useful around the house, and I was doing all those jobs that I had put off. Most of the jobs that I should have done, I was putting off because I just felt lethargic and tired. It's 6 months on now. I've been on this diet and I still feel great. I have crazy energy. I feel super healthy, and doing runs and weightlifting is nothing for me. And what I did do, once I got my weight down to a sensible level, I introduced egg and bacon at lunchtime, and I started having a piece of fruit and some monkey nuts after my second meal, which, to be honest with you, because of that, I stopped losing weight. I did start adding butter to my coffee because butter is really good. Stay away from the cheap vegetable oils and seed oils, and stick with butter and natural fats that is coming out of meat. Yeah, I think there are some oils you can use like coconut oil, but generally keep your bacon fat, keep your steak fat, and even pork and chicken, it's okay. Much better than sugar. The other thing I stopped completely was cereals. Stay away from the cereals. They're full of crap additives. They're not good for you. They have way too much sugar in them. Even all the stuff that is low fat, so like low fat yogurts, low fat anything, it's all a scam to make us spend our money. And you walk into a supermarket and they're pushing all these poisonous foods that are poisoning us, that are making us obese and overweight and unwell, and causing cancers and causing blockage of the arteries and strokes and loads of inflammation. All these foods that you're eating that are really bad for you are causing inflammation inside your body, inside your gut. And then we can move on to vegetables. Well, vegetables, many of them have oxalates in them that react in your body and causes inflammation, so you've got to be careful there. What vegetables you eat, how you cook your vegetables. And then we go on to fructose, fruit. Now a bit of fruit, it's a small amount, it's probably okay, but remember, fruit is very fattening, very fattening. So then we go back to the basics. Eggs, bacon, meats, fatty meats, fish. Stick to all of that. I would class cheese as a treat, but it's still okay. And we're not all good with dairy products. You've got to test yourself out with the dairy stuff. So once you've cut back all your bad stuff, get rid of all the fattening foods. Or not fattening, all the foods that are really bad for you. Get rid of them in your household. Crisps, biscuits, chocolates, donuts. Get rid of it all. Don't bring it home. Because when you get the munchies, you're going to want to go and find those foods. So get rid of them. Put them in the bin. It'll really help you. When you're feeling really hungry and you've got the hunger pains and the cravings, go for a long walk. Have a pint of water. Go for a run. Do some exercise. Distract your mind so you're not thinking about it. I do find that half the time when you're craving to eat loads of really bad ultra processed rubbish and you're craving the sweetness of anything really, that you have to distract your mind. Anyway, so the end result is 6 months later, I'm still loving this diet, feeling great, feeling super young. Can't believe I'm 56 years old, and I am going to stick with this diet. And I think there's more benefits to come from this diet, because I think after 6 months, your immune system is working so well that it's running rife around your body, fixing everything, rejuvenating everything. So the good is still to come with this carnivore diet. So if you're feeling super overweight or super unwell, or if you've got some medical conditions to do with the gut like IBS or ulcerative colitis, and if you're feeling bloated or you can't sleep, try the carnivore diet. Try it for 30 days and I'm telling you, you will be amazed how well it works. Thanks everyone.